What was the first civilization ever? Assalamu alaikum, this is your brother Mohammad Arshad, and today I am in a very special place in Pakistan. It's a place called Harappa, which is very close to Faisalabad and Saiwal. The reason I ask you the question is because I don't know if about you, but I remember being at school when they talked about civilizations, right? They talked about the Great British Empire, they talked about the Romans. Romans are kind of like the first civilization that we're taught about in school, especially in Britain. But it's only when I've come to Pakistan, I've looked around at the history here and realized some amazing things. So this place you see behind me, this is from an old civilization. It's about 5,000 years old, and they say it's one of the oldest civilizations that ever happened. And it's strange for us to learn that it's actually in Pakistan, because you don't think of Pakistan being that advanced. But when you look at this place, you realize that the way they lived their lives was more advanced than some Pakistanis are living today. So for example, the place I am right now is a huge hall. It's like a great hall that they had. They had stores and gates and all kinds of things. But what's really interesting is that they had advanced drainage systems. So everywhere in the whole place they had toilets that in their houses. And like I said, this is strange because even now there's people all around the world who have to leave their house to go to the bathroom. So just having all of this kind of presence here is really strange for me, because I've been in Pakistan so many times, but I've never really thought about it. The reason why they've had it here is because they used to have the Indus River used to be flowing through here. And so they haven't really found out much because they've only been excavating for about 100 years. And it was started by the British about 1926. A lot of the stuff you see here, it's original, it's all here. Even if you just go onto the ground, you can actually pick up things which were like 5,000 years old, and they're here. So Harappa is one of the other ones. In Karachi or near Karachi, there's a place called Mohammad, which is another one. And they had some major cities here. So it's just really amazing to realize that civilization didn't necessarily start with the Romans, but if you look back, it started with the Indo subcontinent, as well as the African subcontinent, Mesopotamia and the others. So if you're ever in Pakistan, I would definitely recommend that you go to one of these two sites. It's Harappa or it's Mohenjo-daro, and each of those have amazing things. You'll find amazing kind of structures, as well as really interesting kind of artifacts there. So yeah, enjoy. Assalamu alaikum.